I would like to welcome everyone here tonight. I'm John Saffel, the Executive Director of the Zebulon Chamber of Commerce. And I want to welcome you all to the 2025 Zebulon Chamber Gala, all that jazz and jackpots. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We had more than capacity than what we planned for, so it's very exciting to have this number of people here. We have some more that I'm getting text messages from. They're on their way caught in traffic. This is the first time we have done a gala since before COVID. If you remember in 2023, March, about 2 years ago this month, we had this room set up for a luncheon to celebrate the Chamber's 75th anniversary. But as we've been getting things going again, we've just tried to decide the best way to serve our community, to serve our members. And about 6-7 months ago, we named this date and we came up with this concept, and we're just excited to have everyone here. And I can see a lot of masks here participating in the festivities that way, and just here to have a lot of fun tonight. So we're looking forward to this being a re-initiation of the annual gala. So this is not just a one-time thing and then we'll do it 6 years from now. We are looking forward to this being something we do about this time every year. So you can pencil it in for your calendars and be expecting to hear from us for upcoming dates for next year. The reason that we're here tonight is to bring our friends and neighbors together to fulfill the mission of the Chamber, which is to foster relationships, growing relationships, and to build a stronger community. We have so many different ones here tonight that represent various aspects of the community, both here in Zebulon and throughout the region, which is a greater part of our community. And also to recognize some of our stars in Zebulon. So it has been the tradition of the Chamber to present the William E. Parrish Citizen of the Year Award. We did that 2 years ago. Miss Peggy Wilder was named Citizen of the Year. We will be naming that tonight. And then recognizing two of our businesses that have received nominations and are being recognized for their strong contributions to the community with the Business of the Year Award and the Rising Star Award. Before we get started, I do want to thank our sponsors. And first thing that I would like to do is recognize our presenting sponsor, Jeremy Melton, who is the general manager from Absolute Chevrolet. And you see behind him, they have a premier spot for one of their newest trucks. So y'all take time to go out there and look at that. And I'm sure they would be more than glad for you to put a down payment or pay cash tonight. We do have a cashier, Giselle Mendoza. Some of y'all know him, who worked with us at the Chamber as our cashier tonight. And we take credit cards, checks. We got it all, my friend. Right, Jeremy? Yes. So we do appreciate Absolute Chevrolet. They hosted our Business After Hours in January. It was just a smash, and then we talked with them about the fact that we were doing this event, and they are rebranding, and just thought it would be a wonderful opportunity for them to reintroduce themselves to the community. The same service, same hometown vibe, just a new name. All right. Then we have our jackpot food sponsor, United Community Bank. Thank y'all so much for helping with that tonight. We have Ace of Spades Jazz Band sponsor. We have the Orlandus Perry Jazz Band that will be playing for our entertainment from 7 to 10 tonight. And they are here, and we'd like to thank ERA Parish Realty Legacy Group and United Arts of Wake County for co-sponsoring the jazz band tonight. And especially we would like to thank East Wake Academy for always providing for us this beautiful facility. Some of the people came in today to sit up and said, "Is this a school?" So it's just one of the best venues in town, so we're blessed to have this. We have 5 County Construction with Will Helms that has provided funding for our mask mixology mocktail bar. And when you came in, you should have received 2 tickets. 1 ticket for per drink, per mocktail. And if you would like additional mocktails, Giselle Mendoza, our cashier, is over there and will be more than glad to help you out with that, which we'll talk about later. Winning Streak game table sponsors. So tonight, one of the things we have that we're featuring is casino games. No money. I grew up Baptist. I know. The only thing I've done in Vegas 3 times is win $60 with bingo. But I've gone and I have watched. But it's a fun thing just to learn tonight. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So we've got Benchmark Community Bank, Laster Orthodontics, Lane Stevens Merrill Lynch Wealth Management, Seed Community Foundation, and WakeMed Health and Hospitals. Thank you so much for making the casino games available tonight. And then our wild card sponsors, Bonnie Blue Events and Entertainment that provided the pub tables. Community members, Scott and Mary Beth Carpenter, and Jeff Price and Lisa Tillis. The Click Photo Booth, y'all need to check that out. We have virtual backgrounds that we've worked on. She will text to you the picture. You won't imagine what you see, you get it instantaneously. And then Southern Bank. So thank you all so much. Let's give our sponsors a round of applause for making tonight possible. I would like, before we move into presentations, to recognize some of our special guests tonight. Our chamber board, I would say stand, but a lot of you already are. So chamber board, I will ask if you would raise your hands if you are on the chamber board so everyone can see you. Thank you so much for being here. Let's give them a round of applause also. Our board is not just one that rubber stamps things once a month. They are ones that roll their sleeves and do a lot of the heavy lifting. And as we're working on continuing to reorganize and refine our programming, they are key in helping lead that effort. We have members of the town board and Mayor York. So Mayor York is here tonight. Thank you very much, Mayor, for being here. And members of the board, I know that they registered to be here, but they're coming in at different times. If you want to raise your hand if you are here as members of the board. We've got Mayor Pro Tem Jessica Harrison back there. Thank you. And then our volunteers. Tonight would not have been possible. We are a hometown chamber. We have Miss Lisa Lysick, who is a volunteer turned staff person. Let's give her a round of applause. She is the one that helped come up with this concept, helped lay things out, and just made everything beautiful tonight. Isn't it gorgeous? Thank you, Lisa. And our volunteers that came in, I want to say a special thank you to Ginger too, Ginger Dutters, who is our board chair, and she, Lisa and I don't know if y'all saw Lights On late at the chamber and over at Parish Realty. These 2 ladies have worked hard for a couple of weeks getting things together. So I wanted to do a special shout out to Ginger as well as Lisa. But if you're a volunteer, we had a strong team of people that came together throughout the community to make this happen. If you're sitting, stand up. Everyone raise your hand if you've done anything to help put tonight together, whether it was graphics, Haley Rich, whether it was Kyle helping move tables this morning, Lions Club was here this morning moving tables. Stand up and raise your hands as a volunteer. Stand up, Jeff. Come on. Thank y'all so much. And if anybody wants to help, we'll be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow, breaking down and setting back up for school for Monday. All right? So do want to thank everyone for that. We have some more announcements to help get you oriented for the evening. We'll do that after the presentations. But I want to recognize Jeremy Melton, one of our newest people in Zebulon, though he's from the area, the general manager of Absolute Chevrolet, to present the Rising Star Award.
Well, good evening. So, first off, I did want to thank everyone that came out, and especially the Chamber, for allowing us to be a part of the event. It's very important for us, just like John was stating, is that we are the same hometown feel, one of the oldest dealerships, if not the oldest Chevy dealership in Wake County. But we want to still give you that hometown feel with just new faces. And so we try to change some things and make it homey again. So we appreciate you guys allowing us to be a part of this and to present the award tonight. So it's my absolute pleasure to present the 2025 Zebulon Chamber Rising Star Award tonight. Being relatively new to the neighborhood, I've quickly come to appreciate the remarkable entrepreneurs who make up our business community, especially my neighbors just a few doors down, who have already made such an impact on Zebulon. Or Zebulon, sorry, I'm learning. I know that we got two ways to say it, so.
There's a rim.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. The Rising Star Award recognizes newer chamber members who've been in operation for 3 years or fewer, yet have already demonstrated exceptional professional integrity, customer service excellence, innovation, business practices, and community support. Tonight's recipient exemplifies everything this award stands for. John Hopper is what you might call a natural entrepreneur. At just 20 years old, he opened his first business, a convenience store. Since then, he's owned everything from car washes to bread delivery companies, and he's gained valuable corporate experience working with giants like McDonald's and Sam's Club. When John and his wife Stephanie moved to Zebulon from Wake Forest in December of 2022, they quickly noticed something our community was missing. Like many in town, John grew tired of driving all the way to Nightdale for home improvement needs. But unlike most who just complain about it, John decided to do something about it. In July 2023, Zebulon True Value Hardware opened its doors, bringing a customer service-oriented hardware store to serve both the greater Zebulon and Wendell region. And from what I've learned and experienced since coming to Zebulon, the community response has been nothing short of remarkable. And I genuinely mean that, especially from us coming from a different area into the town. It has truly, you can tell that the arms for this community opens up wide and they welcome us. And so I really mean that. And in these first few years, John and Stephanie projected sales of $785,000. Through hard work, exceptional service, and the support of our community, they didn't just meet that goal, they shattered it, with their sales exceeding $1.4 million. I believe that deserves a round of applause. That's huge. Today, Zebulon True Value employs 13 local individuals who all share John's friendly, helpful demeanor. I've experienced this firsthand during my frequent visits, probably more frequent than my own project list requires. Every time I'm greeted with genuine smiles and expert advice. But what truly makes John and Stephanie deserving of this award goes beyond business success. In the short time they've been here, they've become integral members of our community, supporting the local organizations and causes with the same enthusiasm they bring to helping customers find the right tool for the job. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present the 2025 Zebulon Chamber Rising Star Award to my neighbors and friends, John and Stephanie Hopper of Zebulon True Value Hardware. John and Stephanie, congratulations. Please come up and accept this well-deserving. Yes, sir. Congratulations. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Now we have our board chair and URA Parish Super Breaker, Ms. Ginger Duttler, is presenting Business of the Year.
Good evening. It is with great pleasure that we gather tonight to celebrate excellence in our business community. The Business of the Year Award recognizes a company that has made significant contributions to Zebulon's economic growth and quality of life, while demonstrating purposeful pursuits of business practices that foster relationships within our business community. It is my honor to present the 2025 Zebulon Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award to Norse Bruin Longhouse, owned by Chris and Jenny Jorgensen, sorry. I got a bad name too, so I feel I get excused. The story of Norse Brewing began in 2019 as a dream shared by Chris and Jenny and several friends over steaks and drinks in Wake Forest. Under Chris and Jeannie's leadership, they quickly established themselves as one of the most popular establishments in Wake Forest. It says here's a historic downtown. Their insight and an innovative approach to combine the Nordic and Southern traditions, ones that hold dear with the warmth of family and genuine hospitality, proved to be a winning strategy from the start. Recognizing the opportunity in Zebulon's revitalizing downtown district, Chris and Jeannie made the bold decision to expand eastward to downtown Zebulon in 2022. Since its doors opened in December 2023, Norse Brewing Longhouse has significantly contributed to our local economy, creating jobs and drawing visitors from across the area to our historic commercial district. Their success story embodies the entrepreneur spirit we celebrate in Zebulon. Chris, who hails from Denmark, brings authentic Nordic culinary traditions to our community, while skillfully blending them with Southern American flavors. This unique fusion has created not just a restaurant, but a destination that puts Zebulon on the regional map. Their commitment to quality is evident in what many consider the Triangle's finest beers and the distinctive menu offerings like the new famous Viking burger. What truly distinguishes Norse Brewing Longhouse is their extraordinary dedication to customer service and community involvement. They have created an atmosphere where everyone is family, a place where civic organizations gather, where community connections are formed, and where the businesses of business in Zebulon often happens. They open their doors to numerous local civic groups, demonstrating their commitment to being more than just a business, but a true community partner. In a remarkable short time, Norse Brewing Longhouse has become an anchor for our downtown district, a cornerstone of Zebulon's continued growth and revitalization. Their rapid emergence as a town favorite speaks volumes about their exceptional service, quality offerings, and genuine connection to our community. Though Chris and Jeannie aren't able to join us tonight, we're delighted to have their daughter, Allie Kavanaugh. Right? Okay. Here to accept this well-deserved honor on their behalf. Please join me in congratulating Norse Brewing Longhouse as our 2025 Business of the Year.
Now I'll add Allie is the one in charge of their catering, if anybody's interested in catering. They do a fantastic job. We've used them for our East Wake Women's Business Alliance. Next, we have Mayor York coming to present the William E. Parrish Citizen of the Year Award.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's definitely a pleasure to be able to present this award to a good friend of mine and someone we all cherish in our community. Presentation for the 2025 William E. Parrish Citizen of the Year. It is a privilege for me to present this award to an individual that goes above and beyond service in our community. He's following in the footsteps of the native son, William E. Parrish, who was dedicated to Zebulon's growth and well set a gold standard in the community. First coin laundry in Zebulon was opened by Mr. William E. Parrish on Fan Street. This year, we recognize a man who has impacted Zebulon immeasurably. A quiet yet steadfast leader, generous giver, a true embodiment of community service and humble servant and leadership. Please join in celebrating the 2025 William E. Parrish Citizen of the Year, my friend, Mr. Tom Smith. I got more. You don't want to stand up here this long. Tom hails from New Jersey. His life's journey has been defined by service, leadership, and dedication. His experience extends from his time when he was in Vietnam, where he served as a tank platoon leader before transitioning to a mechanized infantry platoon leader until returning home. Thank you for your sacrifice. Following his military service, Tom embarked on a successful corporate career, beginning with the Uniroyal Chemical Company Corporation for Protections Businesses, where he spent 17 years in various roles across the technical field, service, marketing, and operation. He then joined a small startup industry, working with sales for 4 years before moving to the Danish enzyme company Novo Nordisk, also known as Novo Enzymes. There he played a key role in developing the company's biological pesticide business in North America, ultimately becoming North American sales director. His career took him across the United States and the world, and he lived in Connecticut, Texas, California, and North Carolina. He and his family eventually settled in Zebulon. For more than 30 years, Tom has called Zebulon home and dedicated himself to the betterment and to the commitment and community service that is evident throughout his leadership roles with the Rotary Club of Zebulon, the Zebulon Boys and Girls Club, where he served as board members, president, and treasurer. His efforts have positively influenced countless young lives throughout Zebulon and the surrounding county. Since joining the unit board of directors in 2007, Tom has been an invaluable asset to the Boys and Girls Club. Over 15 years, he has chaired various committees, fundraising events, including the annual charity golf tournament, with fulfilling numerous leadership responsibilities. His quiet but exemplary leadership has set the high standard for other directors. Tom consistently demonstrates generosity through both the time, financial support, and always the first to respond when the Boys and Girls Club community organizations need him. The club contributes much of its success to serving young youth with his dedication. In 2009, Tom transitioned from the corporate world to entrepreneurship, not retired, but he began a new chapter in a partnership with his wife, Joanne, of 57 years. She's here tonight. And their son, John, who founded Victory Lane Quick Oil Change in Zebulon's business. And soon they were celebrating 15 years. It's been a while. I remember when you opened that thing. Tom's generosity extends far beyond earning national recognition through Victory Lane Quick Oil Change. It's his annual Heart Society fundraiser, company a wide innovative across Victory Lane locations throughout the United States. Year after year, Zebulon Victory Lane secures first place in the largest donations nationwide. I think that deserves an applause. And I needed a breath. True to his humble nature, Tom is always quick to credit his unwavering generosity to his customers and the Zebulon community, emphasizing unwavering generosity for customers in the Zebulon community, emphasizing that their support makes the remarkable contributions possible. Beginning this year, Tom's contributions continue to grow and mentors the business leaders through the Zebulon Chamber's launch and Zebulon program. He also volunteers for the community initiatives and fundraisers for essential programs, all without seeking personal recognition. He is a man who simply gets things done. Without fanfare, without hesitation, he's always ready to serve. Tom and I were volunteered to pick up trash from where the new Tractor Supply is all the way up to Mudcat Stadium. Tom, I can't do that no more. Anyway, Tom is tireless. He's always there when you need him. He has a heart as big as the ocean and a smile that can warm the ice off of the Eskimo. Tom, for your tireless dedication to Zebulon, for your leadership, for your many ways you have shaped this community, we're honored to recognize you with the 2025 William E. Parrish Citizenship Award. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Tom Smith.
Yeah, well, I know that there are many people out there that deserve this as well, and I received this very humbly and appreciate it a lot. Thank you. I also couldn't do this without my wife and my son, and they have played a really major role in allowing me to be active in the community. And on behalf of our customers, we thank you.
Can we have Joanne and John stand?
Yep.
Let's give them a round of applause. And you can see why Tom received this award. There are so many things he has done, and he just flies under the radar and never seeks any attention or accolades, which is one of the reasons why he deserves recognition. So thank you for being a good example to all of us. All right, my friends, thank you all for helping this evening. Ginger, you can't go anywhere yet. She loves speaking in public. Come here, Ginger. So this evening, thank you, Mayor, thank you, Jeremy. We've got a lot planned. This is a party. One of the things that we said back this summer, Zebulon needs a party. And it's the Chamber's duty to bring some joy and happiness to the community by providing this atmosphere. We've got a spread over here from Top This Caterers. Please feel free to help yourselves. We have the jazz band, the Orlandus Perry Jazz Band, that will be here performing for us for 3 hours tonight, with a few little breaks here and there. Let's see, where's the jazz band? What are you showing to me, Lisa? Okay. We've got the casino tables in the back. Thank you for many of you for providing those. If you don't know how to play the games, that's why they're here. Do not be intimidated. If you don't know how to play poker, they are going to teach you how to play poker. If you don't know how to do roulette, just throwing something on a spinning wheel, they will teach you how to do that, all right? So go and enjoy yourselves and just learn something new, kind of come and go. If the tables are full, enjoy standing there and watching others. If you need to sit down and take a break, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, sit here and tap your toes. If you feel like dancing, don't hurt yourself or anybody else, but we got space in the center. I do want to recognize Orlandus Perry for a second. Orlandus is not here tonight. Let me explain one thing to you, and I want to make this little plug. Orlandus has become a close friend. He is, and my cell phone's ringing, sorry. Orlandus has become a good friend. He's an NC Central grad, professional jazz artist. He is the orchestra leader at Zebulon Magnet Middle School. The reason he can't be here tonight, do y'all know John Brown from Duke University, that's the big jazz artist? Orlandus is John Brown's drummer. And so Orlandus had 3 commitments tonight, and John Brown trumps us, I'm sorry. He's over at a big jazz club downtown Durham tonight playing with John Brown's jazz band. But he put together an ensemble for us tonight, so we're going to enjoy them. And then, of course, we've got the raffle and the silent auction, and I'm going to turn this over to Ginger to explain to us how this works.
Okay, so how it's going to work is that at any time you can go over to the silent auction and place your bids. At the end of the night at 10 o'clock, we're going to have this cut it off at that time, and you can go back to Giselle to pay him when we actually tell you who the winner is. So we tell you who the winner is, you take your card, you go to Giselle, and you can pay him with credit card, cash, we like cash, or a check. So we're still old school, we like checks. But that's how the silent auction works, so that goes until 10 o'clock. When you're gambling, well, school makes me say fake gambling, but when you're fake gambling, so you've got your $10,000 that you get to cash in for chips. If you want to buy more, you can buy more. They're $25 for another $10,000. And at the end of the night, at every 2,500 of chips that you have, they'll give you a ticket. Take your ticket, half of it, you put your name on the back of it. You'll go to the baskets and put that into the ones you want to try to win.
The raffle baskets.
Raffle baskets. Well, they don't swing baskets.
Well, I understand. Some of us just basket cases.
But you put it in front of that, and also at 10 o'clock, we're going to be pulling ones out of that for winners so you can take your basket home. So when you leave tonight, whatever basket you're going to win, you win. And like I said, you can play until you want to and just get more money and just have a grand time. And definitely make sure you bid on everything because it's going home with somebody. So if you do that, and also with the mocktails, I think he explained, you get the tickets for the mocktails at the same place. You can get more of your chips. So, any questions?
All right. So if you, again, Giselle Mendoza, Giselle, stand up so everybody can see you back there. Raise your hand.
There it is.
Giselle was our intern at the Chamber, MBA student from Barton College. He is now working at the North Carolina General Assembly. And I called him yesterday and said, can you help us? And so he came and is serving after a long day at the General Assembly. He is helping tonight with as our cashier. So we've got an app on our phones, he and I do. We can take payments if you're interested in getting more mocktail tickets. If you're interested in getting additional chips, if you run out of your 10,000 chip worth of chips, he can help you out with that as well, and then also be able to help when you check out tonight with your your auction items. So for now, we're going to cut the microphone off, unless I feel like talking again, and you know that doesn't happen much. And we're going to cut the microphone off. We've got the jazz band that's going to start out momentarily. Everybody just enjoy yourselves and each other.